Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to our end of week rundown for So You Want to Be a Trader? I've got the sounds of breakfast going on in the background, and I hope your week's been very well. All multitasking here today. We'd like to give a shout out to our viewers, especially our consistent viewers. Benjamin Kirkby there already in the chat as well. G'day, Benny. We should give him a call. Get him live featured on the actual on the live stream. We might do that for the start of week. What do you think? Give him a call and we can talk about the trading game, because he's messaging us all the time about the trading game at the moment, which has been a bit of fun. So before we kick off, welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, I hope you find this information and journey something to your liking. And anybody that's seen this before, welcome back. What are you showing me here? Oh, okay, pellets. Okay, we definitely are multitasking at the moment. So we just need to start our video by saying that we are not financial advisors and we are not giving any personal or general financial advice whatsoever. Anybody that makes any losses by following our strategies,
your own fucking fault.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't take any liability for it whatsoever. So now that our little disclaimer's out of the way, we jump on with the live stream, and we've got a little bit of content for you this morning. We had a little bit happening. Firstly, we're going to jump to our trading game. I have put the links to the trading game in the description for the last stream we did, and I've put it in the description for this stream as well. So anyone that wants to jump on the trading game, we're having a little bit of fun with this. You can definitely jump in our group. By all means, send me a message or send us a comment, and we can give you the information that you need to find us and jump in our little trading group. We have a running tally at the moment, so quickly in first place, Lucky Somerville, $56,238. Second place, Benjamino Filipino, $38,809.
Oh shit, let me sell Bitcoin.
And then third place, Sophia Dolshed, $35,611. Holy hell! I've really got to get on my bike, and I'm the turtle in this race. Definitely, I am slow and steady, taking it slow and steady.
Because you don't gamble.
Not as hard. I took a little bit of a gamble this week on gold, and I'm about 4,000 down on gold. So that's where gambling gets me. Benjamino had his account. What was it? We said down to 7,000. Last week, I reckon 7,000. We were catching up with him, and he has turned that into 38,000. He is gambling so hard. Oil can be a kryptonite, and it can also be your savior, it would seem. Holy moly. And Sophia, you've been a mover and a shaker this week too. Where have you come from? You put on another $10,000 on your account?
No.
Oh, where were you from? Where were you last week?
30.
Last week you were 30?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you've still put on 5,000, so still making ground. I think I haven't made too much ground, actually.
Well, I've had my first oil experience.
Oh, yeah, how'd that go?
Shit.
Yeah, you lost out on
drama.
oil.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I cashed up, but it's...
So you had a win, and you hate it?
Mm.
Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. Oh.
It can go any way.
Very good. Sophia's kicking me out of her CMC markets at the moment. I'm trying to show you hers, and she's...
oh, no. Stop with yours.
A little bit technologically retarded. So, everybody. Okay. So, off from the trading game, everybody. We will go to our platform and what we have been doing. So, here's my... MT4. I hope you're enjoying all the clinking of bowls and everything as everyone's having a little bit of breakfast in the background. We're warming up with a heater as well. So I actually haven't made any trades this week, but what I have been messing around with is this NNFX algo tester. So it's an EA that runs through tests for you, and I'll give you an idea of how it runs. Now, I actually paid for the Pro version of this EA, and it's been pretty cool. It did take a little while to set up some of the custom indicators here that I'm wanting to test that are outside of the platform. Can take a little bit to get going, so it's okay. We should play Guess That Sound actually in the background. Left it a little bit late to get going this morning, so multitasking all over the place. So back to the MT4. When I plug in the information for this, I can hit start, and this will actually punches out a report for me that actually gives me basically a back test for the entire pair that I've gone to test. Now I'll give you a visual. I haven't been using the visual mode. The only thing I've been using the visual for is to actually check that it is taking trades where I want it to take trades. So this has been really cool. Been getting some really cool data with it. I was around with Chris Hutton earlier this week as well, and we were comparing notes on how we're going, back testing indicators for our algorithm. He's been making some great ground, and I've hopefully been doing the same as well. So something that can be a little bit murky when you are testing this kind of stuff is what you're looking for. I'm definitely looking for something that gives me some kind of consistency across all of the different currency pairs. That's really hard to kind of test. So I've got a full algorithm here, and this is actually checking that my confirmation, my second confirmation, my volume, and my exit agree. So we should be able to see where we enter trades here. This is a buy signal, volume was okay, and this is my exit indicator with the Rex as well. So going across those, and I am collating those, so this is where I am actually collating them. I have all of my pairs, and I am checking across all of them how they go with different combinations. So right now my winner, and I really have to go back and check this kind of stuff too, my total win percentage across all pairs, the highest one I've got is with this dual ulcer index, and that was a 59% win rate. However, my total profit across was in the negative, and I have since added a exit indicator to that combination just down here. And even though I had a smaller win percentage, still over 50%, my actual total profit ended up 3,806. Now this, I'm testing this across 2 years. The last 2 years were pretty hard with volume, so it's a really good test. If it performs well across that time, then it should be pretty good. And there is a $10,000 initial deposit, so that is what I'm testing. One thing that this test doesn't take into account is I'm testing it across all pairs, so it doesn't really take into account the risk management when it comes to splitting your risk across the same currency. So that means if you get a signal across multiple US dollar pairs, say the US dollar euro, euro US dollar, Japanese yen, and let's say the Aussie US dollar, if you're going to take a trade, you only put 2% on the US dollar. So that means that you wouldn't take all of those trades. You're looking at only taking 2% with a US dollar pair, so that you're not actually exposed with that currency. So this testing doesn't take that into consideration. So what I'm looking for is something that I can go back and back test across that as well in real time. So I will probably go back across the last 2 years and actually do a manual back test, which will be interesting to see how these kind of come out. This is just a really quick way for me to test the effectiveness of some indicators in a really rough way. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this week. I did have a nice flowchart that I was able to get off the website that I got this expert advisor from as well. So, and this really sums up the strategy that I will be following very well, and I'll be putting this into the strategy document that for me, and I'll be linking that in the description below as well, so you can have a look across those. some of the abbreviations may not make as much sense to people if they haven't followed the no nonsense forex philosophy, but most of the time you can kind of go in there and follow the key as well. So a little bit of jargon and abbreviations in there, but everything's still ticking along. And I don't know about you, Sophia, but I've kind of been struggling a little bit just to kind of stay motivated across it. How are you going with it?
I think I'm more in the trading game.
More having fun with the trading game, only because Ben keeps poking you with it?
No, I think it's more, it's easier decision making and you really gamble, which, yeah, probably is not the greatest thing.
Gotcha. Okay, well, can we go and have a look at your week anyway?
No, nothing happened this week.
Nothing happened? So no trades eventuated across your current... Are you looking at all currencies again?
No.
So which ones are you looking at?
I was just monitoring the ones we had last time because they were really close to entering a trade.
Which ones did you have last time?
You just put away the New Zealand dollars and US dollars.
So
and all the commodities.
So you've actually created your own kind of pool that you're looking at out, have you?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Looks more good.
Right. Alright, so this one here, this is the daily chart that you're looking at trading as well, are you?
Yeah.
So this is actually the hourly. So let's have a look at the daily.
Yeah, and nothing happens on our daily charts with this indicator.
Okay.
So I'm checking the hourly and 4 hourly.
So this one, you're waiting for an actual trend to establish on this one. Is
And
that
the
right?
hourly?
No, this is the daily.
Yeah, I'm not trading daily.
Oh, I thought you said you were.
Sorry, that must be wrong.
So the hourly.
Yeah, I said this the last time. In a daily chart, it's like nothing happens.
Okay, so here's the hourly.
So this is the only trade which looks interesting. I'm kind of just waiting for the MACD to come up to get in the trade.
Right, okay. So why didn't you enter a trade just here then? Was that within your strike range?
Maybe it wasn't awake at this time.
Ah, right, okay. So monitoring the hourly but not monitoring the hourly. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Okay, interesting. So that's on New Zealand US dollars. How would that trade have gone?
I seriously think
It's
this
okay.
trading strategy is not useful.
Why?
Because you can't make trades. Like, these things don't occur in the daily charts.
Well, they haven't occurred yet.
Well, we can still pray and hope.
Pray and hope. Whereabouts? Let's have a bit of a look. Can we have a little bit of a look across the pairs?
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a look.
Yeah, there's no real trend there. Oh, now daily. Oh, look at this one. Well, that's an interesting one.
No, it's not, because you would want to look at sell it, but to sell it you wouldn't want to have the red line across.
So you want to look to
At the
sell
top.
it, but the trend's clearly an uptrend.
It's on a downtrend.
Oh, this one, you've got your moving averages here, 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 here. So that was moving up. Now you haven't, it's come back into your strike range here and you haven't really got confirmation, although this could have been confirmation, I guess. We've got some trend lines in here as well.
They're probably all one.
So we've got something that looked like it would have occurred there.
But also MACD and RSI are not confirmed. Was it? Confirmed. They don't confirm.
So this one, so you've got divergence here. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So this point here was actually lower in price, and the MACD has said that the trend strength basically isn't there. Yeah, okay. Okay, very cool. So this one, did we look at this one before? So this one was in a downtrend. or it was here. And now we're waiting for these moving averages to kind of confirm the strength of an uptrend. Here's a daily. Okay, these are starting to cross as well. So still waiting on this one. The daily. So these ones are crossing as well. Silver. These ones are all mixed up as well.
Told you.
Okay.
But I still made trades in gold, but just on the trading games in cash now. So
Yeah, gotcha. So this is good, but we just go over the charts and there definitely is... Okay, well, this one's interesting. Because this one was down here. We don't know which way this trend's going yet. Is that palladium?
do you want to go to Bendigo?
Alrighty. So no trades this week?
What do you mean?
So,
No.
apart from
I
either of
just-
us? No, not yet. I'm still working out my algorithm and still pushing ahead with that one, and you're still monitoring the charts. So that's pretty much the assessment right now. So anyone that has any input across what we're doing, by all means, drop us a line. That'd be good. Other than that, I think that's probably about it for the weekly wrap up. So you're looking at the 1 hour and the daily. Cool. I'll be interested.
I might
to see
start
some of
looking
those.
at these like top 100 or like this what we were talking about the other day, SMP whatever.
P whatever.
No, Euro 30 and you know.
As in the indices.
Yes.
Ah, right.
Maybe
okay.
that works better with this strategy. I think they had this in a video too.
Right. Okay. Alrighty. Well, maybe look at something where you can get into some trades. I will keep you updated on my hunt for an algorithm and how back testing and forward testing goes once I'm at that stage, and we'll continue to chip away at it. So thanks, guys. Have a great week. We'll check back in with you at the start of week live stream. Cheers.